Hello. So in this video, uh, we're going to try to solve player on challenge, the 10th player on challenge. I've been doing the first and the second and the third one since there is only 14 days, I think, or 13 days until the annual player on challenge, the 12th, I think. So I've been doing some CTF. I solved the first one. It's on fire. The third one is my passion. The second one I think was about was an Android challenge. So we're going to move on to the fourth challenge. It's called Aimbot. I think it's going to be something related to game cheating. First thing I'd like to do is throwing this into a scanner, detect it easy, for example, or other scanners. Like you see here, it's compiled in GCC. It's an x64-bit architecture program. Uh, Other things I'd like to see is the entropy to see if it's somehow encrypted or packed. It gives us here packed, but I don't think it's going to be packed. I've looked into the program earlier. I've been doing some poking around, but I didn't solve it. I was just looking for indication, and I'm going to try to solve it this time. Okay, the second thing I'd like to do is throw this into a disassembler. The disassembler of choice here is IDEA Pro. Since it's x64, we're going to fire up x64 version of IDEA Pro. It's going to do some analysis, loading the aimbot into the database. Let's hang around until I think it's already finishing. The initial auto analysis has finished. Okay, so we're going to click on F6, F5, sorry, to see some decompilation. This is the win main, and since it's giving us the win main, I think it's a GUI application. It's not doing much here. I see some create window X, some register class. So it's using the Win32 API to create a graphical user interface. First thing I'd like to see here is this LPF and window proc. It's the function responsible for handling the messages that are thrown by the dispatch in the translate message here function. So this is the main or the heart of the program. Let's try running it first to see something. Like we said in the compilation, it's a user graphical user interface program. Launch our button with aimbot. Our button with aimbot. I think it's referring to a game here. Our button with aimbot crew at support. Please do not reverse engineer or modify. If we click here, it's not going to give us much. Okay, let's continue reading into the code. I'd like to open both the pseudocode and the disassembly here. Let's synchronize those two pseudocode. Okay, let's rename this to window window message. handling. It's just a name. Window message handling. We see here it's a big, not very big actually, not very big uh, function. We see here that it's defined in a window pro, create window X here button. So it's creating the button. This is the function responsible for creating the button we saw earlier. Launch our button with Aimbot. Okay, doing some shit here, some other shit here. Create window, starting with okay. I see a function here inside the this this handling. The A2 is the outside int. It's the message. It's the message structure thrown by the translate or the dispatch function we saw earlier. This one. This one here. This one is translating the message, and this one dispatching the message is putting the message onto the queue for the Windows procedure or the window procedure. I'm sorry. So A2, A1. Let's see if we have a definition for it here. When let's search when Windows message, Windows message, there Windows message, Windows message, Windows message, Windows message destroy. I've selected this since it is deleting the object in post quit message, so it's putting the quit or the termination message for the application. So it's highly high probability of being the Windows message destroyed. The second one, let's do the same thing. Search is there is only two choices or one choice. WAM command, so it's a WAM command. So when you we click the button we saw earlier, the launch button, it's going to go inside this if statement. Going to show the window, this window. After that, it's going to enter this function, the long ass function. Okay, wait, why is it not synchronizing with the pseudocode? Should be synchronized. Okay, so our button. As we see here, create file. It's going to expand the environment string, so it's going to translate this environment variable into long ass path. Going to create a path, create file, so it's going to create a path in the file. So our button bin64, our button.x, our button create file, but it's not downloading or extracting this from somewhere. So it's going to check if there is an application named this executable. If there is this executable, it's going to go and get the file size. If it's not, it's going to close. Okay, close handle, sub V54, V54, 54 it's what? Yeah, it's a keyword, it's an array, matrix of keywords. Keyword, close handle, it's just a handle. File A, get file size, file A. Going to put the file size inside this large integer, get the low part, allocate some memory, check if v4 equal to it's going to assign v3 to v4 and check if it's if it's no. If it's no, it's going to close the handle. So it's going to get the get file size. It shouldn't be no, and it should be present inside this path. Close handle, reload report sub. Okay, since what I'm seeing here is that we need to put something inside this path, and after that It's going to check, it's going to jump over those close handle return statements to here. We're going to put a dummy executable inside it. Sub, sub. Three functions here. I think three important functions because the V54 is going to be checked against those two two numbers. Three, that's it. If it's good, it's going to keep going. And the environment variable create directory log watch V7. Do V7. V7. V7 it's watch. V6. What's V6? VH. VH mem set. Mem set size of 58. Expand environment strings. Okay, it's a path. Mem set. Mem set size of. Mem so it's a string. It's a string. It's a path to banana bot. Okay, let's rename this. Let's rename path to uh, path to get file size. Yeah, it's a path to something. Path to banana. It's going to string cat. It's going to create three files with the string cat. Create file. The first create file is here. The second create file is here. I think there is a yes. The third create file is here. So it's going to create three files. Okay. V3. Is it going to use the V49? Other, otherwise, it's not used inside the application. Okay. So it's only limited to this, to pass in this if statements here, and none of those. But those functions are somehow interesting because it's going to calculate this one. I'm not going to enter this. Let's see. It's only assigning this error. So this one is going to assign the initial value to V54. Let's rename this to assign assign initial assign initial sub sub. Let's enter sub. How many arguments do we have? V54 V4 is the file size. Yeah, file. Let's say it's the game or the file size. Usually V3 V3. Hmm. Allocated game size. Let's rename this to underscore allocated game size because it's the same. Both are the same. Allocated game size. Okay. This allocated game size. V50 V5. Permission 46. Read file. Read file. I think think those are the contents. Let's search the read file argument. Read file. Read file. Read file function. It's one, two, three, four, five. The fourth argument. Number of bytes read. Yeah. Number of bytes. Size of. Yeah, this is the size of the executable. Size of X. Yes, answer. Size of X. This is the A1. A1. Calculating something. I think it's a hash some sort. Yeah, it's calculating. Let's skip this. Calculating the initial, doing some math on it. Rename global item. Doing math. We don't need to reverse engineer this function because it's just doing some math on the V54 to get this. And since we're going to give it a dummy executable, it's not going to give us the right math. So this if statement is going to fail, and we're going to have to debug it and change the flag, the zero flag. I think it's an MD5 hash. Let's just rename it MD5 hash. MD5 hash. Just to be doing math allocated, yes. Go expand the environment, petro banana, V5 banana. It's going to check to do some other math. Petro banana underscore petro banana underscore petro banana. Six V7 banana. Going to do other calculations. Create directory. It's going to create the directory. Okay. Why is it going to do this? Multiply plus equals 4, 7, going to add sub multiply V8 over range over B7. It's going to use this B7 other parts in this program. Not. So why is it multiply V8 V8 plus 1 with the range? Okay, let's keep reversing, create directory, get module handle, go and find resource. So there is some resources inside the program. Okay, let's see. Let's fire up resource hacker. I think resource hacker. Yes, resource hacker. Okay, Aimbot. There is three, three things inside the resource. They, I suspect that they are obfuscated or encrypted. Yeah, between three. Let's just keep on reversing. Size of resource, load resource, lock, sub. Okay, it's going to get the lock. V41 is size of resource. Okay, the size of the resource. Size of resource. One. Because there's three resources not going to be used. Anyway, okay, stop. There's the lock resource. So this is lock resource is going to return, I think, the content of the resource. Lock resource. Lock resource. Retrieve the pointer, yes, to just specify the resource in memory. So it's the contents. Resource content. Resource content. Sub. What's this sub doing? Sub. Allocate some memory. Mission sub. So, some sort of decryption. Yeah, yeah. Because we saw that the resources are decrypted. We saw that the resources are decrypted. Are encrypted. So, so it's going to decrypt it. Like I said, I already done some resource, so I created this banana watch path or folder size. So this is decryption. Yeah, decrypt. This is decryption. Decrypting resource. Now I think it's going to be used multiple times. Let's see. Decryption. Yeah, decryption. Decryption. Yeah, three times. Three resources. Three times decryption those resources. V3 decrypted content. Okay, we're doing this. Write file. Rewrite decrypted content. Close handle. Create file. It's going to create file. Results. It's going to do some decryption. Oh, create process. It's going to create a process. What process is he going to create? Oh, the miner. It's a miner. Yeah, the miner.exe. Going to create a miner. Okay, so we're going to debug this to throw those resources into the wild. Okay, I'm going to use this local Windows debugger. So we're going to debug inside IDEA Pro. I'm not a big fan of debugging this inside the IDEA Pro, but if we do x64 debugger or something else, it's not going to be pretty to the eye. So we're going to use the x64 debugger. Let's do a breakpoint. Let's do a breakpoint here. Get file size. Do a breakpoint. Where, where are we going to put this breakpoint? Mm, let's do the breakpoint here. Let's put the dummy inside this pack. So now program files, our button. Okay, Vim54. I've already put it inside our button. Okay, so it's going to create file, lock resource, create process, create process, and put a breakpoint here in create process. Let's let's put it in. Okay, let's run. Yes, launch. Is it hit? No, it's not hit. Why? Why is it not hit? Get file. Get file inside. Ah, yes, yes. We're going to put the breakpoint here. So we're going to breakpoint here. Okay, launch. Yeah, we hit it. We hit the breakpoint. So is it going? It's going the wrong direction. Let's change the zero flag here from 0 to 1 to skip this. Now we're going to into the right direction. Compare. Going to jump in the other direction. Let's make it jump also into the right direction. Okay, so we're going in the right direction here. Let's run it to create process. Let's hope create process. Okay, here, let's go to the banana watch. Banana watch, it's inside app data, I think. App data, yeah, Ronin, banana watch. Yeah. Oh, it's a miner.exe. XML miner. Let's visit this one, the JSON. Okay, it's just the configs of the miner. So it's not in a miner. So it's a malware. A malware hiding itself inside an aimbot. Okay, miner hiding itself inside uh, an aimbot. That's why, guys, we shouldn't use free or otherwise paid game cheats on the internet. They are all malware. Okay, JSON. Uh, let's continue. Let's change this name so we can't run this miner or we run it as an error. Create yes. If we do this, it's going to fail. The create process is going to fail. So let's change call. Another call. What's this call doing? F5. Hmm. This call is checking if the miner is up. If it's not up, I think it's going to fail. Yeah, going to fail. It's going to test RIX registers. Okay, let's continue. Jump F0. Let's change this one into the X. Yeah, let's do this. The compilation into. Let's minimize this. Minimize this also. Okay, let's continue. Synchronize. Synchronize. Synchronization. Each template is going to create the other the other file. Wait, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Create process. What is the create process? Create process here. Okay, this is the third one. Going to terminate if it's not going to create the process. Okay, let's synchronize to I no it, create process. This is another create process. Let's breakpoint here. I hope it's going to ah wait a minute. Synchronize because we need to jump over this stuff. Create process to here. Compare. Create file. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's synchronize with RIP another time. RIP. Oh, no, we changed the flag. We changed it. Compare. Is it the right path? Yeah, it's the right path. Okay, let's keep reversing. Keep reversing. Keep. Yeah, it's going in the right. Keep reversing. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's jumping. So now we're in the second create process. I think it's using some sort of other arguments, but wait, uh, created another DLL. Yeah. I think this is DLL we need to reverse next. JSON Aimbot. Okay. JSON Aimbot create directory. Call create directory. Call. Shit. What did I do? X create function. What the fuck? Jump to AI. Ah, we entered the kernel 30 to create process. Not going to create process. It's going to fail. Return. Okay. Test. Ah, this one is going to create going to run the sour button.exe. Let's check something up here. What's this genre? If it's an aimbot, so it's a game. Game. Yeah, cube too. It's a game. So it's an aimbot for a game. So we should put the a game inside this this directory. Test. Yeah, X. Yeah, jump. What's this? Shit. Oh, it's going to inject the DLL. Yes, this is the aimbot. It's going to inject aimbot.dll inside the process of the game. Get proc, address, create remote thread. Oh, okay, okay. Load library, get proc address. Okay, that's return. Okay, so we need to see. We can see something here. We can extract some information from this config.gss. This is the wallet address.